Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In the previous videos we learned about the use of variables, different type of data types that we are having in the computer programming. In our last videos we learned about the typecasting, which is very important topic while dealing with the data, while receiving the data from the user, while interacting with the user in the hardware. Okay, so let's come to our project making videos, our Arduino programming again and making the projects again. So in this video we are gonna make a simple project. We will be using a soil moisture sensor and we will be creating an alarm system if the moisture level in the soil is less than certain level. For example, say if the moisture level is less than 40%, so our system must alert us by playing some buzzer tune or playing some alarm for us to say that moisture level is not enough in the soil, so we must water our soil. This will help us, our farmers, to work in the field so that they can do irrigation in a smart way. So let's open our Arduino IDE and start writing the code. Since we are dealing with the analog type of sensor, so the value that the sensor will be generating is in the form of floating type of values. So for that we have to define a variable of type float value. We will be reading all the values of the sensor inside this variable, and as I said that we need an alarm for this, we will be connecting alarm on any of the digital pin of our Arduino. So for that we have to define an int type of variable. The name of the variable will be buzzer and equal to, say we are connecting this buzzer to pin number 8. In the void setup, we will be defining the things for our Arduino. We will be setting up the serial communication and baud rate for the serial communication. We will be defining the input and the output pins. Okay, now in the void loop function, this loop will repeat itself again and again until we power off our Arduino. So in this loop function, we will be reading the value from any of the analog pin, for example say A0, and then we will be mapping that the range of value, because the ADC channel is of 10 bit, the minimum value will be 0, which will represent as our 100% moisture level, and the maximum resistance provided by the sensor or the maximum value generated by the sensor if there is no water in the field is 1023. So for 1023 our moisture level is 0, and if we are getting the 0 value from the sensor, that means the moisture level is 100%. So we have to map this value using the map function. Now for this, if we are getting the 0 value, that means there is 100% moisture level, and we are getting 1023, that means there is 0% moisture level in the soil. Now we will be checking for the condition. If the sensor, if the moisture level is less than 50%, then our buzzer must remain on or high, and other cases buzzer must remain low. Let's just compile the code and check for the errors. Okay, we are getting some error here. The error is digital write was not declared first, so digital write. Okay, there was a spelling mistake. We forgot to include the semicolons. Our code compilation is successful, that means we are not having any error in our program. For this we will be doing a simulation in the Tinkercad platform. So let's just open our Tinkercad, click on the plus sign, choose the circuits, and from the component list search for the Arduino and soil moisture sensor. Drag the also search for this buzzer. Since this soil moisture sensor is an analog type of sensor, so we have to connect this to our pin that we have defined in our programming. So connect VCC to 5V, ground to ground, and signal pin to A0. For the buzzer, connect ground to ground and connect plus pin of our buzzer to pin number 8 of our digital pin 8 of our Arduino. Click on the code choose the text from this drop down and paste the code that we have just created in our Arduino IDE. Now run the simulation. You will see a slider for the water level. Now drag the slider water slider from minimum value to the maximum, and you can hear the buzzer sound from your system. This is how you can interface a soil moisture sensor with your Arduino. Thank you so much for watching.